Yeah, what up? Welcome to the final frontier. Soul position, RJD2 on the beats, plus myself, Blueprint Rhymes. Live and direct. We're here. The final frontier. Adrenaline, elevate organically. Life begins when the record spins and ends, blended into the next with scratches. RJ constructs the canvas, I find a color that matches. Outline the rhyme and increase the content. Blueprint the piece that completes the concept. Sequence the song steps to make it more complex. Soul positioning, soul possession of soul position. Hold your breath and listen while I resurrect these 26 letters. A lesson to beginners that tend to pale in comparison. You're not ill, and if you are, my notepad's full of medicine. Plus my freestyle is etc. Take 2 rounds and call me back with a new style and show me you're prepared for the final frontier. We're here. The final frontier. We're here. The final frontier. We breathe adrenaline, elevate organically. My pen like a turntable arm moves mechanically. Even when the groove shifts or skips dramatically, I accurately etch out my well-defined fantasy. Across the skyline colored with sound, I move into position like a cumulus cloud. Acid rain slang still a part of my MO since my first demo. Known as soak instrumentals with brainstorms, capable of breaking the calm. Created by strange tongues that praise the norm. But while they make a living giving false testimony, I bust it and bless the ceremony with an exercise, an exorcism. First I ride the rhythm, then I spit a venomous open mic sermon for the tri-vermin that had a hard time learning how to properly prepare for the final frontier. We're here. The final frontier. We're here. The final frontier. Elevate organically, escaping out of milk crates with modern day tragedies. A lost verse or cruise you could have looped first, but refused to do the work when the whistle blew. So in a world dominated by the digital, the metronome I listen to beats inside of my chest and speeds up with the level of stress. It's built to last, but analog at best in just another measurement of time served. My lifeline swerve, kinda like a sine curve. Time blurs during my breakneck ascent to apex and then slows during my lows. Tone deaf soundman work my shows. The ass of my art form's always exposed, but I'm inspired by the front rows. They're the reason I'm prepared for the final frontier. We're here. The final frontier. We're here. The final frontier.
There's something happening out here, man. You know something, man? I know something that you don't know. That's right, Jack. The man is clear in his mind, but his soul is not. He likes you because you're still alive. He's got plans for you.
We walk this life, we don't run from it. So we dwell amongst the 100, under the bright light, the most wanted. Fuck right, honest, we remain strongest through it all. We still the #1 target. We walk this life, we don't run from it. So we dwell amongst the hundred, under the bright light, the most wanted. Fuck right, honest, we remain strongest through it all. We still the number one target.
These are the demons in us. We are not natural born sinners. It's the grief you give us. It's enough not to trust those running the law. So we coming for y'all. Never running, it's a call of duty. What you doing? Handcuff and shoot me? Excuse me if I shoot you first. You cursed me with the life expectancy of 23. As you can see, I missed it. And I'm still optimistic. I'm a soldier that's sadistic with a different way of thinking.
Back to 1975, my first day alive. I didn't know that I was destined to die. I learned quick and in time realized these streets are hard to survive. There's a thin line within crime and those are my kind. You can't rewind life, so every step I take gotta be right. Dodging time from the pigs and bullets from these street fights. It's the roll of the dice. Every time I take a step out at night, I gamble and my soul is the price.
We walk this life, we don't run from it. So we dwell amongst the hundred, under the bright light, the most wanted. Fuck right, honest, we remain strongest through it all. We still the number one target. We walk this life, we don't run from it. So we dwell amongst the hundred, under the bright light, the most wanted. Fuck right, honest, we remain strongest through it all. We still the number one target.
I mean, what are they gonna say, man, when he's gone, huh? Cause he dies when it dies, man. When it dies, he dies. What are they gonna say about him? What are they gonna say? He was a kind man? He was a wise man? He had plans, he had wisdom? Bullshit, man! Am I gonna be the one that's gonna set him straight?
We navigate through life, gun and knife, hidden in garments. Come to realize me and the cops have nothing in common. So we warring on the street, a lot of bodies are falling. You know death is hard to avoid when the Lord is calling. Prayers don't keep bullets from digging your skin layers. Pay us no respect, we're quick to pull triggers and blind stares. With targets in the crosshairs, hoodlums on the run from the gun. We're paranoid and shooting first when they come.
To get the number one target, like the star shit we ended. End of defendants, sentenced and incarcerated. It's modern day segregation through the court's injunction. The pigs the once corrupted and we still feel like we can't function. The man can't understand the ink and needle. The haircut to zero in the culture of my people. Should be apparent why we not caring. We barely doing better than our parents. A generation that feels the
We walk this
desperation.
life, we don't run from it. So we dwell amongst the hundred, under the bright light, the most wanted. Fuck right, honest, we remain strongest through it all. We still the number one target. We walk this life, we don't run from it. So we dwell amongst the hundred, under the bright light, the most wanted. Fuck right, honest, we remain strongest through it all. We still the number one target.
Chilling at the drug lab. It's DJ FM. Your pre-host for the night. There'll be many more. Take a look in the studio. Get a taste of the beats, taste of the flavor.